So it sounds like Kamala is basically now a Twitter content moderator. Guess she'll have to take down her own Jussie Smollett tweets. But as plenty of people have pointed out, this new task force sounds a lot like the disinformation board the DHS tried to roll out in April, minus a loony singing show tunes. Tell us about it, Campster.
We still have so much more work to do to protect people from online harassment and abuse, which is why the work of this task force is so important.
Well, that was boring. Let's add some bongos.
We still have so much more work to do to protect people from online harassment and abuse, which is why the work of this task force is so important.
It's like them. Much better. So what can we expect from this new task force? Well, it also includes DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, AG Merrick Garland, and Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Wow, they don't like them. I don't know about you guys. Let's see how long these folks last. They held their first meeting on Thursday. I believe we have tape. Dagan, how do you think they come up for jobs for Kamala? Do they have just throw darts, or is there a bingo card, or that little ball, that 8-ball?
Magic 8-ball.
Yeah, sometimes it's magic.
Ouija board.
Yes.
Because she's a woe man, and she's going to stand up for woe men everywhere. Mm-hmm. Since she's on the case with online harassment, by the way, Melania Trump already did this, so well done. She can stand up for me. I have this weird neck, this it's this bony neck, and it looks like I have an Adam's apple, mm-hmm. and so people kind of attack me online about that and call me a man. It's usually the people on the left calling me a man, which is transphobic. So I would like to put that at the top of her list.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. And I'll tell you why. Because all of her discoveries of harassment and disinformation has to only go one way, right? It's like, if you look, it will never come from the left. It only comes from the right. Right, TW?
Yeah, and that's why
you see that everywhere.
Everywhere. And that's why the Democrat Party is on life support right now. Because what they've done, they've taken what should be human rights, and they try to divide us up into different types of Americans and different types of rights. There's only one kind of rights, and that's human rights. But they're not interested in that, right? Mm-hmm. They're interested in identity politics, and it's exactly why they're about to lose the House, they're about to lose the Senate, and in 2024, they're going to lose the presidency because they've played this identity politics to its very end, and I think Americans are sick of it. I know I am. Mm-hmm. Let's just protect everybody. Let's just protect everybody. Let's go after harassment.
That's not
that's
fun.
Fine. But
if I only want to protect the people I like and the people I disagree with, screw them, right, Kat?
Look, I actually thought this memo, as I read it, was sexist and insulting. Mm-hmm. Because what it actually said was that seeing comments from internet trolls is something that's going to preclude women from political decision-making about their own lives. So you think that me seeing comments from internet trolls is going to stop me from being able to make decisions for myself because I'm a woman? Yes. What kind of little bitch does the government think I am? Because I'm a woman, I can handle it. You block, or you just don't look at it, or any combination of both. I'm going to be fine. I don't need this kind of help.
Yeah, it's funny because when they talked about who they were protecting, they mentioned everybody, and everybody in there. It made it sound like they couldn't handle it.
I found it insulting.
And what are you doing, Rob?
I'm just tweeting some mean about Kat.
You're testing her.
Kat doesn't read. Kat doesn't read it.
I don't look.
She doesn't read
That's
anything.
Right. But that's the problem. First of all, I want to say, you are a very good-looking man. I gotta say, but
your are bigger, Mom. Though.
That is a problem for both of us. It's hurt both of our careers would be better if it was the other.
That is so
But I think what the thing is that none of this stuff is real.
Yeah.
It isn't real. This harassment, people are, I've been harassed. What do you mean you got harassed online? You went online and you searched for mentions of yourself, and then you read them all. It's like, why would you read someone else's diary if you know that they're writing in that diary? By the way, Greg really is. You don't want to, like, this is not real. People talk about, oh, I got death threats. You didn't get death threats. This is all BS. And the weirdest thing is, the right of the moment in our culture where we can know what everyone thinks about us, we become super sensitive.
Yes.
That's really not a very good formula.
Yeah, when this first started, I was that person, and I go, oh my God, I have death threats. Well, if I go on Facebook and I look, I'm going to find them. And now the death threat the death threat defense is showing up everywhere, right? It's like, well, I get death. Like if somebody like Taylor Lorenz does something terrible, right? At the Washington Post, she gets called out on it. She goes, but I got death threats.
Look, someone told me to go jump in the lake.
Yes, exactly.
Like, that's not a death threat,
That's not a death threat. That's just a death suggestion.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. Maybe she can swim. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. She's an excellent swimmer. The person was telling her to get some exercise. Go jump in the lake, they said, because they thought it would be good for her.
Long as you use the right pronoun, you're fine.
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
Exactly. All right. Up next, a network's January 6th panel had viewers changing the channel.